Thank you for joining us for what I am calling a historic day for both Mohawk Valley Community College and University of Albany. Today, we will witness the signing of a comprehensive articulation agreement that creates 100 pathways for our students here at Mohawk Valley Community College to transfer seamlessly to the University of Albany. This agreement includes 46 majors and every school and college within the undergraduate curriculum at University of Albany. With 100 pathways identified in this agreement, this will be the largest agreement ever signed by Mohawk Valley Community College, and is the largest agreement that University of Albany will have with a SUNY community college. I am even more excited that we were able to coordinate this signing during the second annual National Transfer Student Week, spearheaded by the National Institute for the Study of Transfer Students and the New York State Transfer and Articulation Association. This week-long celebration provides a national spotlight on the transfer student population and the unique challenges these students can face during the transfer process. This agreement being signed today will ease the transfer burden, as information is 100% transparent as to how their degree from Mohawk Valley will transfer to the University of Albany into their prospective major, and see right away what they will have left to complete for their bachelor's degree. At this time, I would like to call upon Dr. Randall VanWagoner, President of Mohawk Valley Community College, for some short words.
Thanks, Mike. I want to thank everyone for coming today, and certainly thank our partners at University of Albany for joining us and being such great partners in putting this together. And certainly want to thank Mike Henningsen, our coordinator of the University Partners and Transfer Center, for a couple of years worth of work on this. When we established the University Partners and Transfer Center 3 years ago, these are the kind of initiatives that we'd hope to pursue in putting, concentrating our efforts on providing transfer opportunities for our students. And as a student out of high school myself, years ago, I transferred from a community college to a four-year school, and I know the challenges that sometimes are there when four-year universities are not altogether welcoming. And I'm thrilled with this set of agreements here, because the University of Albany has done some amazing work in recent years, and this comes to us from our students, listening to their experiences when they transfer to Albany, and they come back and tell us just how warm and welcoming and the incredible array of supports that the University of Albany has set up for transfer students. And we see that in their success. They keep us posted as they progress through their 4-year and sometimes now into their graduate programs at UAlbany, because they enjoy it so much they stay there to complete. We've had several agreements in years past. Dean Marianne Buttonshaw with the Fire Academy and Emergency Management, Homeland Security, and Cybersecurity, the new school there at University of Albany, to have those transfer agreements already in place. Those are just some of the programs that are comprised within or included within those 46 programs. And to have 100 advising guides, to have those kinds of options for our students to see what's on the far end of their educational journey makes their learning that much more meaningful here in their time at MVCC, and helps with student success right here. So it's a wonderful partnership, great opportunities for our students, and we're thrilled to be part of it and to have such wonderful partners at University of Albany. And now it's my pleasure to introduce the Dean of the Vice Provost and Dean of Undergraduate Education at University of Albany, Dr. Jeanette Altarriba.
Thank you so much. It's such a privilege and an honor to be here today. I want to thank everyone in the room, all the folks who have coordinated their efforts. Casey Kohler, who you see is one of my assistants, and Mike Hessinger is here, right? Also working on behalf of our institutions. This is a landmark moment. I think that it's safe to say that across the state of New York, this is the institution that now holds for us, as of our signing, the largest number of articulation agreements for students to move from one institution to another. So I want to make sure that folks know I will make it very salient to our Chancellor, Christina Johnson, so that she's aware, and to SUNY Central as well, so that they know that this event has taken place, and it's quite a milestone in our development. For an institution of our size that has been in existence for quite some time, to reach a moment like this is really noteworthy. So I'm very glad that everyone is here and grateful for this opportunity to be here with you. As was mentioned, the University at Albany, through undergraduate education, has really forged ahead new pathways, not only academically, but in terms of welcoming our students, your students, to the University at Albany. It's safe for me to say that in many ways, transfer students are the lifeblood of the University at Albany. Close to half of any graduating class, depending on the year that we take a look, is composed of students who have transferred from other institutions. They are transferring these days with few credits and sometimes many credits. They're transferring into a lot of different kinds of pathways. Many of our students are looking to come to the University at Albany, transfer their credits, and then go beyond and complete master's degrees and to remain at our institution. We are so happy to be able to forge those pathways for students so they can have a clear vision, a clear sight of where their academic career will take them. The issues of helping students transition to the institution at the university are things that we have been diligently working on. We now have a very vibrant, very comprehensive program of events, activities, and ways in which students are engaged on our campus community with our faculty. We have living learning communities now for transfer students where they can live in proximity to each other, having common interests, and also working directly with a faculty member who meets with them on a weekly basis. We have a very vibrant chapter of Tau Sigma, which is the National Honor Society for transfer students, and our students have notably won awards. These are transfer students, your students, students who have won awards and have been recognized for all of their achievements at a national level, sometimes at an international level. And we have many other types of activities where students are working one-on-one with each other, and they're becoming more familiar with the university at an earlier point in time. Once we know that students have an interest in the University at Albany, we are reaching out, our advisors are reaching out, our departments are reaching out to make sure that students immediately are being connected to individuals on our campus who can make that transition easier for them and help them see their clear path towards graduation. We are all interested in our students persisting and completing their degrees and retaining them and making sure that they're getting all of the activities and events and co-curricular activities that complement their work. This year, some of you may know, we inaugurated the Undergraduate Education, our Center for Undergraduate Research and Creative Engagement. And again, I point to Casey Kohler, who's been really important in that endeavor in setting up that center. We have transfer students who arrive at the University at Albany and immediately get plugged into one of our research centers, one of our research laboratories, and try to work with faculty members, with other graduate students on our campus and undergraduates to develop an undergraduate research portfolio. We know that this is part of high impact practices in higher education, and we are pleased that now we have a very coordinated center that's very welcoming of transfer students to actually help students connect in terms of undergraduate research opportunities across our campuses, across our 9 schools and colleges. So I'm very pleased to be here. I bring welcome and congratulations on behalf of our president, Avidan Rodriguez, and on behalf of our provost, James Steller, and they wish you all well. They are very pleased and excited that our collaborations are continuing and that we are working towards the benefit of all of our students. So thank you for hosting us here today. I'm very pleased to be here, and we consider this a momentous occasion. Congratulations to all of you here to have worked with us, and we can't wait to continue to receive your students at the University at Albany. Thank you.
Very good.